I was kidnapped when I was 8 and held in captivity for 3 years. 26F, I was picked up by a stranger from school posing to be my dad's friend, saying that he would drop me off to the airport to catch a flight with my dad. Not only did I actually have to travel with my dad that day, but this man somehow knew my dad was getting off early from work. He told me that morning, and that he had to go fishing with his friend. He did this a lot. He told me that my dad sent him to pick me up and meet him directly at the airport. I believed him, convinced my teachers I knew him, because I was excited to go to the airport, and left with him. I was held in captivity for 3 years. I was raped, beaten, starved. 11-year-old me had learnt to make him trust me. It started with us going around in his car, although I had to sit in the back seat and stay quiet the whole time. He let me come into his kitchen and make food for myself. He let me clean his house. The day we went to feed the ducks at the park, I ran. I ran as fast as my weak legs could carry me. Because of the crowd, I think he lost me. I begged a family for help, telling them I was kidnapped and I wanted to go home. I told them my name, my school's name, and my parents' names. Long story short, they caught him. He killed himself. I was back with my dad, my sisters, my dogs. I'm now happily married to my wife of 4 years, still undergoing therapy, have a good job, and a baby on the way. Edit, I'm very sorry for the last line. I realize it doesn't end well for most, and I got lucky. But the only way I kept going was telling myself I'm going to escape, and then I'm going to get better, I'm going to love myself again, I'm going to get past my trauma. Since this worked for me, I assumed saying it will end well would work for other people too. Of course it wasn't right though.
Confession 2. 39F Google location spoofed. Help me understand. Hi Reddit. I'll get right to it. Me, 39F, boyfriend, 47OM, acts really weird when he goes to work. He works for his cousin, so he has a very lenient position on a remodeling crew. I recently have been noticing his weird behavior and actions. As we all know, we can tell when our significant others are acting different. He does not answer the phone to me all day, hours go by, no text, no communication. He comes home with soaking wet clothes, it was raining, and a different shirt on. He rinses his clothes out, which is normal BC. He works outside sweating and gets very dirty. But then he proceeds to ask me, what do I do with them? He knows what to do with them. We live together. Very weird, right? I tell him hang them in the tub, he does, so after we get into a small disagreement about why he didn't answer the phone to me all day, he then proceeds to throw the clothes away. We share locations, and as I was looking at his location, it would flash. It was stuttering to populate every time I would refresh it. It would stutter 3 or 4 times or blink and then it would populate. Things aren't adding up. How can I find out if his location is spoofed? Furthermore, how can I detect if he has any type of hidden devices in our home to monitor what I'm doing and what I'm saying, because things again just don't make sense.